Hi Libra, welcome to your unexpected reading for August 29th through September 28th. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life, such as friends, family, school, travel, work, all of that. All right, Libra. All right, Libra. What is your unexpected? Unexpected for Libra. Coming in hot. Wow. I don't know. Okay, it's like the end of the month is busy. Not August, but September. There's another, I can't remember who it was, but somebody else, the 19th or 20th was really significant for, I think it was Aries or Sagittarius, but, This is going to be, September's going to be a busy month for you. Okay, we got the Sun. Awesome. Could be Leo. Yay for that. Emperor. Could be Aries. Busy, busy, busy. And there it is. Busy, busy, busy. Trying to find some balance. Okay. Devil. Capricorn. Could be. Lots of work. Judgment. Cancer. Cancer, Sagittarius, or Scorpio. And the Fool. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy cow. 5 major arcana out of 7. Oh my goodness. Fool. Okay. Hold on a minute. Who are we dealing with for Libra? Look at you, Libra. Busy month. Lots going on. Lots of shifting. Ooh. Not a bad thing. It's just, it's kind of intense. Queen of Cups. All right. So this also flipped. So this would be a revived interest in an emotional connection, or a focus again on somebody you really had an emotional connection with for the purposes of this reading. All right, so what is going on? Because it's whew. What's this Two of Pentacles about for Libra? This Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles about for Libra. It's okay. Wow. This person, oh my gosh, I don't know. There's just this intensity. Holy cow. And it must be somebody, I mean, it could be Cancerian, could be Capricorn, could be Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius. I said Cancer already. Aries, Leo, but this is somebody that there's that emotional fit with. You're home. It feels like you're home. What's this Devil about? What's this Devil about? The Empress. It could be Taurus or Aries. What's his Judgment about? What's Judgment about for Libra? Strength. Oh my God, look at all these major arcana. Holy cow, Libra. Could be Leo. What's this Fool about? What is going on here? You just, it's like you met up with your star-crossed lover again or something. What's this Fool about? My goodness. Is it finally you two can be together and you take off like a rocket? What's this? Three of Pentacles. You two are finally on the same page. I mean, there's not a whole lot of, this is about you two. This could have been somebody while there was an emotional fit. There might have been some codependency. Is it that you two realize that, you know what, we're going to make this work because despite of where we are now, we remember where we once were and what our potential was and that we love each other, and we're going to go talk to somebody to figure out how we can work together and lean into this instead of let it destroy us. We're going to seek understanding. Things will be illuminated, greater understanding, problem solving, conflict resolution, happy times ahead. I mean, wow. You know, it's not, it doesn't just have to be that this was holding you back. There was some codependency. Honestly, sometimes what relationship isn't? I mean, you kind of get there's interdependent, and then there can be codependent, and then we work on it, we get back out here, get in our own space again, take charge of our own lives, and then there's that interdependence, and then, I mean, there's that ebb and flow in relationships, but this could also just be the relationship that is everything you ever wanted and more, and it's just a matter of one of you, you know, saying, hey, I really want either to work on this, or it could be great sex. There could be something that is like, you know what, we need to really resolve this. Like, it's time that we move past some stuff that's been getting in the way of us reconnecting. Like, basically, maybe somebody needs to get over their business. Maybe somebody needs to be assertive about, look, this is what I need in the relationship. This is what matters to me and is important. And your person's like, oh, well, I didn't know that. All right, well, let's figure this out then. Because, I mean, it looks very simple here. It could be that someone's finally saying, okay, this is what I want. This is how I want things to be. And the other person's like, let's do that. Let's work on that. Let's figure out a way. Problem solving, problem solving, problem solving. What's this Emperor about? I could just go on and on about how positive this is. What's this Emperor about? Emperor and Empress, look at that, just saying. What's this Emperor about? Whatever you two decide is Page of Wands. This is new communication. This is kind of like a revived interest, the potential. All of this right here too, especially the Emperor, the Empress, and Strength, and the Sun card, that's about seeing someone as your other half, about looking to someone for that nurturing, that guidance, that stability, that you two, there's this interdependence, you two thrive on each other. So all of it is there, but maybe you lost your way a little bit and you just need to get back on track, and you do, and it's fine. What is shocking about this for you though? Because it seems like it's seamless. That's what I don't get. Is this someone that they must have just reached back out? It must be that you two are talking again, and talking then leads to talking about how you feel. And so we got a couple of pages here where it's like there's this renewed interest, talking about how you feel, and then that leads to talking about what got in the way of you two thriving. That leads to figuring out, all right, this is what needs to get fixed this time around, because it's a reconciliation, it's a reunion. It's figuring things out. This is deciding to come back together. But whatever you two figure out, and the emotional heart-to-hearts you have, and the problems, whatever happens, it gets you on solid footing with each other. And there's a real willingness to work on things with each other. So it's like it's off to a great start. And I feel like the feelings or the devotions never left, but somewhere along the way you lost your way. But there's enough of a commitment to want to get back to it, and both of you are solid enough under yourselves. Like there's a healthy backbone there, basically, to where you can take the criticism, you can hash it out, move forward. Wow. I mean, honestly, this is you really reconnecting with that person that you had that emotional connection with from the get-go, someone that you really felt that fit with, just that other personness, and they felt it with you too, and it goes from there. You never really lost the feelings for each other. They were always kind of dormant, but then it leads to this hashing out the feelings, leads to this solid reconnection, or this solid offer for reconciliation. Someone owns up to their business, their shenanigans, where they were wrong, and that is like motivation for the other person to go, you know what, I understand that, I'm this way, or that, just that real interconnectivity. You don't see that a lot, but when it happens, it's pretty darn great. Honestly, this is, wow. And I'm not like the happy tarot reader either. Usually I'm like, all right, here we go, we're circling the drain, and it's going to be a dumpster fire. I mean, if you've been following me long enough, you know that sometimes it's not pretty. So this is pretty cool. Wait a minute. What's this Devil about, though? Is that codependency, or is this just needing to set boundaries and realize, all right, this time around, this and this and this. Instead of it being wonky and holding it back, I want to talk about things. I want to share our feelings. I want to connect. I don't want it to be just like where we're... But I really feel like this is about getting things out in the open. And it's a process of talking and reconnecting, and you know, someone talks and the other one listens, and there's just this give and take that's really nice, especially emotionally. There's a real fit here emotionally. You two get each other. What's this devil about? Ace of Swords. The talking, the clarifying, the communicating. So perhaps that wasn't like someone was afraid to be assertive in the past. Someone was afraid to set boundaries. Someone did. But now, this time around, it's like, okay, last time that didn't work because I never spoke to what I wanted or what I needed or what I thought. This time around, I have to be able to do that. And for some of you, that might be hard because you're not inclined to be assertive, but they're going to want that from you. They're going to want you to check them, or they're going to want to hear what you have to say. They're not going to want everything to be up to them or to leave everything up to you. I think this is where it might have gotten a little bit wonky last time, was that things were imbalanced. There might have been like an imbalance of control or power because someone else was so easygoing about things that got taken for granted, or that was mistaken for not having a voice or a preference. But it looks like, you know, through this process of talking and reconnecting and taking things kind of slow, and just, it really puts you on solid footing. And you two are both of the like mind, want to work things out. Wanting to work things out, honestly. Wow. You know, if it wasn't for this and this right here, I would say, okay, this is about you starting to focus on yourself, getting out of a codependent situation, having some clarity, realizing a few things being illuminated. And you're like, I'm good, I'm straight, my life is my own, unto myself. I'm going to be the creator of my destiny. I'm the one in control, and I'm going to be deciding where I spend my time. But we've got a solid reconnection and reconciliation here. We've got we've got you both taking your time, and through a series of conversations and back and forth, figuring out what needs to happen this time around to make it a really strong connection or reconnection. All right, what else for Libra? That's for Libra. Knight of Swords and the Lovers. So that could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra, or Aquarius. So this is someone that's probably out of the blue, unexpected, approaches you. It happens, and through a series of conversations, you find yourself both talking about what needs to be talked about for a reconciliation to happen, for the I'm sorry's to happen, for the forgiveness and the letting go and moving through it and moving past it to happen. Because you were never far from each other's thoughts. The interest was always there. The love was always there. But for whatever reason, before it wasn't working. This time around, you two are able to start finding your way back. This is the inception of it. It's not going to like all happen in 1 month. I mean, this is a process. This is like an overhaul. This is paradigm shifting type stuff. There's so many major arcana here. So this is probably going to take place over a 6-month period, but the ball gets rolling in the month of September. And through a series of talking and sharing, I think, you know, this gets looked at and resolved because of truth shared, clarity, that sort of thing. All right. So it could be that this is like an unexpected, someone comes back in, they're like, I'm sorry. And then it starts from there. They could reach out online. It could be that, but this is definitely someone you feel connected to. We got the Two of Cups and the Lovers. You're not finished with this person. I think you knew that you weren't. But yeah, unexpected communication, someone getting out in front of something and trying to handle it and take charge and be like, all right, I got to say this. Especially if they were the one that was quiet before. Or the quieter one, shall we say. What else for Libra? Fire. Yay for fire. This is that passionate connection, that interest, and that something that binds you to. So you've got the emotional connection and you've got the passion. Great sex, just kidding. That really great physical dynamic, and then we've got this right here, which is that's then the talking and they're figuring everything out. What could go wrong? Honestly, this is solid on all fronts. You got the passion, you got the emotional connection, you've got the communication and the desire to work together. Come on. Good gracious. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. All these have been positive. So much for Eeyore Tarot. Okay, so... Oh, I got to do the dice. Okay. For Libra. For Libra. Alright. Yay for being at the crossroads. That's the Seven of Pentacles. This, okay, if I do that, or is it that? It's easier for that way because I'd have to go like that. Okay, alright. I'm gonna double check again. I think that's upright. Yeah, like I think it's supposed to be that way. Alright. So, this is about keeping things brass tacks, not agreeing to anything, not being emotionally involved, or having a series of conversations that do not get emotional. We're talking about the facts. We're not agreeing to anything. There's discussion. It's not so much a stalemate. It's just giving things the airtime that it needs to figure out and to problem solve. And taking things slowly, working, finding your way back to each other, working on things. Sometimes this is being at the crossroad, most of the time. But this is also about deciding what you want to invest in, because this is somebody that stays the course. This is somebody that when they invest, they're in it for the long haul. And they know it's a good investment by the time they invest because they're very careful and they consider all options. They look at what the payoff is going to be versus the payout or the cost. So this is going to be a process. It's not going to happen just in September. It's going to start. The shift is going to happen in September. And you'll probably notice by like March or April-ish that you're on really solid footing. And it's kind of a foregone conclusion that this is happening. We just want to make sure that we've got our checks and balances in place so that we don't get back to here again, where it was like one-sided, or all of a sudden someone's starting to withdraw and not be assertive and communication's dying down. All right. Well, okay, Libra, so, yay. Good for you, yay. I hope to see you in the next reading. I'm really glad this was happy. So, I hope you have a nice September, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.